people are yelling and screaming and hawking and selling. And around this time, in Russia, they say, Shechianu, Shechianu. They're selling new fruits. They sell fruits. Yesterday, Larry, where were we yesterday? The Jehuli place. It's a national museum.
The Liberty Museum.
Liberty Museum. I don't know if it's a real museum, whatever it is. But they have this Jehuli, which is all kinds of strange, beautiful, colored, squiggy things. There are things from Mexico of fruits that look like that. So you say, I'll buy one of those. I'm going to make a bracha over something I never saw before. Now it applies not just for fruits. Let's go. How many fruit before? 228. Something which some of us don't know about.
Blessing over seas, rivers, mountains, and hills.
There was a blessing over seeing nature. Go ahead.
Upon seas, rivers, mountains, hills, or deserts, one should say, Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, oseh ma'aseh b'reshit.
Which means?
You are blessed, Lord, our God, of the universe, who performs the work.
Okay, that's the bracha. It's in the Talmud. Jews, you're supposed to make a bracha when you see, but it can't be every hill, mountain. So the Mishnah B'rurah gives us some little definition. What does it say? Bottom of the page.
Oseh ma'aseh b'reshit. That is, since He formed them already then at the time of creation, and it is praise to the omnipresent. One recognizes something today, which we know that the omnipresent created during the 6 days of creation that still exists. One should make this blessing upon seeing it.
Well, for me, I take this as being to see nature in its pristine. What's the noun? Pristinity? Is there pristineness? Pristine. When you see the pristine nature, which is so colorful, it was very much. It's pure. It hasn't been touched. And maybe you've experienced it. I sensed it like when I was at the Grand Canyon, kind of looking, into. They had this new thing I heard at Grand Canyon, where they had this glass. Maybe somebody was there. They had a glass, and you could like walk into the canyon. And look at, oh my God, some of us would prefer, some will stay with Barbara behind, let's also walk out. Or a platform, yes.
It's kind of like...
Are you there?
Yes.
It is, that's right. There's a, have you heard of a place called Lake Baikal? Yes. Lake Baikal is the greatest freshwater lake in the world. It's in the heart of Siberia. And I was there on the south shore. You have to go through like Inner Mongolia to get there a number of years ago. And I never saw anything like it because you see, first it looks like a beach, but it's not a beach. You see a row of beach, you see a row of thyme, and a row of mountains. It's like nothing has been touched. There isn't a boat, or there isn't a person, and you kind of stand there and you're awestruck. And this was going all the time, and you weren't even aware of it. How about you? What places have you been at? In nature places that have been really the pristinity of it. I'd like to hear.
Grand Tetons. I've just looked up at the mountain and said, wow. And I've been to Alaska. And I've been to Machu Picchu in Peru.
Wow. So which would you pick? Which would you pick as the peak? The peak pick. The peak peak. The peak peak.
All of them. I'm just blessed because I've seen several. I can't pick one over the other.
And it isn't in competition. They're all fruits all over the world. Any place that you've been? Yes.
Mount Fuji.
You were Mount Fuji. Did you climb Mount Fuji?
Part of it.
Wow.
What makes Mount Fuji? Is the grandeur from on top or from below?
From all over the place, from the distance and while you're on it. Because it's sort of like Kilimanjaro, it stands apart. No, but it stands apart from the rest of the mountain range that it sits in, so it's just this iconic volcanic mountain all above, which is unusual.
It's growth of two sides, and it's all open, and you see the mountain in the distance. There's nothing, and then you see that.
Yes, Jay?
The most amazing natural thing I've ever seen is in the state of Washington. I think the city was, I don't remember the city, but it was when the salmon come back to spawn.
Wow.
Can you see that? What do you see?
When you see them, they come
in Seattle,
back into the stream
saw it.
from where they were born, and they lay their eggs and die.
In Alaska, there's a little stream where you'll see the same salmon are lying dead or dying right in the stream. And what do you call it? eating there. A seal or something like that was eating.
Somebody kind of kibbutz.
But our guide said that if a bear eats fish and then makes his duty on, then it goes into the trees and it fertilizes the trees in a beautiful way.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. We won't go there.
The fish, though.
Yes.
Yeah, having seen all that on the list, I thought Mitzvah Ramon, am I saying it right? Ramon Crater was one of the most amazing things I have ever seen because it's upside down, actually.
Where is it?
It is south of Beersheba.
Right.
Great your local commercial as well.
Yeah.
Great.
We've seen many beautiful things, but I remember being with all of the children and my husband in Sharm el-Sheikh, and never felt so awed of the beauty of nature.
I think part of it is it's not just seeing the sight, it's witnessing it. And sometimes with whom we're with, if you're there with your bar bat mitzvah grandchildren and you're with the members of the family, that adds, that's the place that we did this. And it always becomes associated with that powerful part of it. Also, I think that when you see the mountains, it puts us in perspective, not just God in perspective, it puts us in perspective. There's a place called Cedar Breaks. You know a place called Cedar Breaks? I never heard of it. I was driving in Utah a number of years ago, and they said, come and see Cedar Breaks. Okay, nothing there. I pull up to the rim, and I say, well, it was a meteor, and it was filled with colors from something I never even heard. I was astounded. And the only thing I could express was the bracha, and the bracha was Oseh Ma'aseh. I thank God for the privilege of seeing what his world looked like.